What's up, guys? I'm Dom. This is Rockin' the Country. I'm psyched. You can see the smile on my face. I have like a paternalistic feel, if you will, for Emily Scott Robinson. One, she's commented in the channel before, and she just seems like a lovely, lovely young lady. So I don't know. I'm protective. I've got two sisters, and I'm like protective of the ladies, put it that way. But I don't even know her, but still, I just have this feeling. The first song I did, too, was requested by Tupelo Honey, who made me this hat and sent it to me like 3 or 4 years ago. So, Tupelo Honey, shout out to you. Thank you for the hat. But you were the one who introduced me to Emily. So anyway, I don't know. It was time to do another one. Let's see if anybody requested it. Nope. But the song is Things You Learn the Hard Way. And I don't know the song, but I saw it mentioned in a Reddit thread. And so, Emily, should you see this, they're talking about you over there on occasion, too. So, it's kind of common in a particular, I think it's the country music, one of the country music threads. And people will be like, hey, guys, I'm looking for a new playlist of artists, the stuff out of Nashville, or it doesn't do it for whatever. And your name comes up. And I'm like, oh, I just feel good. So let's just do this thing now. Yeah, I did Emily's song, The Dress, and then I've done like 2 or 3 other songs. She's just a sweetheart. So I'm very, very talented. Here we go. Interesting intro. Very different for her. This reminds me of something.
Be careful with that bottle when you have your first drink. The pull that it'll have on you is stronger than you think. Don't speed through a small town or push an empty tank. And when that farmer stops to give you gas, be sure to tell him thanks. Always check the oil in your 20-year-old car before you leave for college, or you won't make it very far. The hard way, some lessons you can't teach until you're living through them. The wisdom's out of reach. Things you learn the hard way. Things you learn the hard way. Don't get married in a church called Mother of Our Sorrows. 'Cause if it don't feel right today, it won't feel right tomorrow.
Sorry. That made me laugh. Don't get married in a church called the Mother of Our Sorrows. I understand. I get it. Sometimes the names, they're Catholic churches by and large. I don't think they're Episcopalian. Most of the Catholic churches will have things like that. And you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know about that. Give me St. Patrick's or some, neutral name. But anyhow, all right, here we go. I love Emily's voice too. I haven't done a reaction to one of her songs in a year or two. And just what a drinkable voice.
A baby will not be enough to get a man to stay. 'Cause you can't change or fix someone, you gotta let him walk away. Don't go to a dry well looking for a drink. And never leave your wedding band too close to the kitchen sink. Things you learn the hard way, some lessons you can't teach until you're living through them. The wisdom's out of reach. Things you learn the hard way. Things you learn the hard way.
female backing vocalist. Might be Emily dubbed in, but I don't think so.
When someone's trust is broken, it's not an easy thing to fix. And when Grandpa comes for dinner, Lord, don't bring up politics. Be sure to call your mama every Sunday after Mass. You won't be ready when you lose her, and it happens way too fast. Sometimes the deepest healing comes through the darkest night, and you can't believe how often now your mother's words were right. Things you learn the hard way, some lessons you can't teach until you're living through them. The wisdom's out of reach. Things you learn the hard way. Things you learn the hard way. You ain't never gonna forget the things you learn the hard way. Things you learn the hard way.
Yeah, they spin your head around sometimes. Put it on right. Emily has really developed as an artist. One of the key, this is just my take, obviously. This isn't from music school or anything like that. I don't know if they'd agree or disagree. It doesn't matter. These are my thoughts. But one of the things I look for is patience. You know, like when you're younger, you're more microwave-ish. You want to get through things. You kind of have this energy, you know, that youthful energy, even into your 20s and such. But when to hold back, when to come, there's a difference between just waiting to get to your next line and knowing that it's the right time to bring in that next line and comfortably delivering it, as opposed to, and you could tell when there's sort of like an excitement in getting to that next line, that's an immature excitement. And it can still sound good. It can sound, you know, it can still be fun driving down the road. But in a song like this, that sort of patience is paramount, really. Otherwise, you won't feel the song. But, you know, it was very welcoming, even though it was talking about things you learn the hard way, but the specific things were being brought up. That when I go through when I'm listening to a song and I don't know who wrote it, and I rarely do know who wrote the songs, because most of these songs are reactions, I try to figure out, is this the type of song that the artist herself, in this case, Emily, wrote or not? Because there's a certain comfort level generally that you've got with songs, especially personal stories, that you wouldn't, if somebody else lived them and then wrote a song about it and then you took it on, you can make it your own. But sometimes there's a little something in there that says, I don't think that person lived that. This was one of those songs that if I had to put a percentage on it, because Emily's very bright, from the bit that I know of her and a little bit of interaction, I would say that there's like a 80%, I'm going to say 70% chance that she lived these things, or most of them. I don't know about the college running out of oil thing. Maybe that happened, maybe it didn't. That's a real crappy feeling. It's bad when you're a guy and that happens, but for a girl, it's like way worse, just physical dynamics and such. But what a pretty, pretty song. What a maturity. I love seeing that. I love seeing the babies sort of grow up, you know. And the first song I heard of Emily's was The Dress, and that was just, it made me angry, you know. I still kind of does just thinking about it, you know, but a very bold move. But this was a maturity and a sophistication that sort of, you know, at times it was somewhat reminiscent maybe of like Casey Musgraves. The beginning of the song, when I heard sort of like the little drums coming in very slowly, very patiently, reminded me of Billy Falcon's song, Lovebirds. Yes, that was it. And Billy's a brilliant songwriter, but it came in like that. Just absolutely gorgeous. So, oh, what am I going to rate that? That was a very pleasant experience. The number that instantly popped into my head was a 9.0. So that's in the 9 category. That goes in the playlist of songs 9 and above. And Emily, if you see this, I'm proud of you. I'm just happy for you. I'm proud of you. Thank you for what you're doing and keeping going with your music. And I got to get to more of it. And I'm glad they love you over on Reddit too. So we love you here at Rockin' the Country. So that's it. Have a great day, guys. Leave your comments. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.